Well, today is Anzac Day, and lest we forget, because apart from war, and war is fought in order to receive peace, in order to get peace, and those people who sacrificed so much, not only the ones who died in war, but also the ones who came back with problems emanating from their experience. So Anzac Day is a special day of commemoration, and I want to remind myself that in my lifetime too, in times of peace, there are people who are no longer with us, who contribute so much to Australian culture from an Italo-Australian perspective. I must mention Nino Randazzo. These are the books that I have. Nino Randazzo is one person that should be remembered because he was the voice of the Italian community for a long time in Melbourne, in Australia, through Il Globo newspaper. There's also another gentleman called Pino Bozzi from Sydney. Again, an incredible, powerful character. He contributed so much in terms of his writings, in terms of his involvement in the community, not only in Sydney but also in Melbourne. Then there is also Charles D'Aprano. Again, a teacher, great history. I've got his books, Tears, Laughter and the Revolution, which I published, using Insegna. Insegna sort of did finance a lot of these works, and I have very many copies still left. And it's a time maybe that I should do something about it because time is also catching up with me. There's also Ignazio Santagati. If you are Sicilian, he used to write in Sicilian dialect. He's from Ramacca. And also the other person is Alessandro Faini. Again, he was involved in La Fiamma, another Italian newspaper, which now also is part of the media group of Il Globo. Basically, they are the only ones now that have, that maintain the link between Australia and Italy in the Italian language and also in English now. My work too has sort of gone that way over the years, and I'm going to finish there and say let's remember those who've gone before us. They weren't in war, they were soldiers of peace. Yes, they were very much involved with their communities and with the world at large. Lest we forget.